effect.
So busy.
I mean, the other thing is to go a mile down. That's correct.
So Border Patrol said they wouldn't come out to the boat at anchor, and we've had to get a spot in the Marina, and we spent like an hour phoning around trying to find a space because there's a big festival on, so there wasn't any room. And we've managed to get a spot at Ashley Marina, which is just under the bridge. It's quite well, there's not much room going under. I think we've got a few feet to spare with our mast height, so a bit nervous about that. And the marinas will be on our starboard side as we come round, and it's quite tight against the bridge sort of thing, so Ben's going to have to go in and make quite a sharp turn to get back up, and the wind's just picked up. So yeah, without much sleep last night and everything, both feeling a little bit nervous and just hoping it all goes to plan. The question is, can we fit under this bridge? We've only got the measurements for the air clearance of the mast from what was written down by the previous owner, so never actually measured it ourselves, so this is going to be scary. This is where we've got to turn in apparently, and then oh, there's not much room, is there?
I think it's doable because it gets a little bit wider as you get in there. Ashley Marina. Hello there. I'm looking at the outside pontoon you've got here. There seems to be a space behind two small yachts. Is that available over?
I'm sorry, yeah, we're all booked up on today's stock tonight.
Okay, in that case I will attempt to get into the berth on D pontoon. What number is it, over?
D21, Delta 21.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, I'll turn around and come in.
Springs back to the other side.
That'll do, I think. The only thing it hasn't got is a normal stern line.
Well,
God, I'm so out of practice at doing this. I haven't had to...
This is the first marina we've been in for 8 months.
Since...
Oh no, sorry,
No.
since we got St Lucia.
Yeah, St Lucia.
So that was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
I think we did well considering, hey?
Yeah.
Went alright. Didn't hit anything. So it turns out Border Patrol were absolutely fine. We've just had them aboard and they didn't confiscate any of our fresh food or anything that I was worried about. And it was quite cool, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's very nice. He looks a little bit like Tom Cruise, and you fell for him, I think. A little bit. So I'm a bit worried about.
I used to have a bit of a crush on Tom Cruise. Obviously I don't
This
anymore.
guy was normal size Tom Cruise though.
Yeah. off into town this morning to get our cruising permit from down at the what's it called? CDP office?
CBP office.
CBP office. And our marina's a little bit out of the way, so they do a free shuttle service.
Yeah. But yeah, we got out of school, I think, 2 weeks this year and 2 weeks last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a pretty long time, honestly.
Yeah.
But about half of Charleston sits below sea level, so like we're pretty prone to hurricanes.
Okay, so you get a lot of storm surge problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like artificial fill,
Okay.
which just does not really do well during all that.
I see. Right. Okay.
So where y'all gonna go now? Are y'all going south or y'all?
We've just got our cruising permit, and we found the place in the end. We actually got dropped by the Marina shuttle up at the end of the road, which was the wrong place to go out. Well, it's about half a mile walk down. It's not long, but it's done in a big commercial area. So
Yeah, it's the commercial shipping terminal. So it's not really set up for yachts.
no,
But we got it.
Yeah.
That's a piece of paper you need. 12 months cruising in the US, and then once it expires, you need to go out of the US for 15 days, and then you can come back and apply for another one. It only costs $19, just a paperwork charge and an administration fee.
yep,
So this stops you having to clear in and out of every main port that you stop at. You just turn up at, say if we go from here to Beaufort, North Carolina, and stop there, then we have to phone the phone number, give them this number, and then that's all you have to do for clearance into another port in another state. Otherwise you have to clear into every one individually, and it costs about 30 or 40 bucks each time
yeah.
everywhere you stop.
Yep, so formality's done, and now we're going to go somewhere downtown. We're going to walk a couple of miles and just check out the local area. From what we've seen so far is all really cool.
Yep, I love it.
Really amazing town, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a really good feel to it. It feels really safe. It smells of jasmine and magnolia trees.
Yeah, one thing we've noticed is there seems to be like jasmine-lined sidewalks. So down all the houses and stuff, they've planted like jasmine hedges and around the gates and stuff. And just walking down the street and all you can smell is amazing jasmine flower. Something we'll remember, isn't it?
Yeah, it is certainly the sort of signature of the place. I really like it. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool place. I'm really glad we stopped here.
The climate suits us so much better, doesn't it?
It's still sunny and warm, but you've got this lovely fresh breeze, and we've really missed that travelling up through the Caribbean, where it's been like hot and humid a lot, and just no respite from it. And here, I was actually cold in bed for the first time in months
which
last
is lovely,
night.
because you just put another sheet on, and then we're temperate climate.
We definitely are temperate
We don't
climate.
grow well in the tropics.
So we've had a lovely but expensive stay in Ashley Marina, and now we are just moving around the peninsula, and we're going to anchor off Patriots Point, we hope. There's about 3 metres there, I think, at low. And it's nearer to the other side, where there's a few there's a Whole Foods organic supermarket I want to go to, and a few other bits that we need to get, like SD cards and stuff. So more shops over there, so we're going to anchor on that side and then probably dinghy in to one of the marina docks.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a spot and there won't be too much tide against wind action like last time. So we found somewhere to anchor, or we think we have. It's off Patriots Point, and we came here because this app called Active Captain, which I've downloaded, says there's an anchorage point. So I'll show you on the charts. So this is our Navionics chart. This is us here. And it's not marked as an anchorage. but then there are hardly any anchorages marked on this chart. So we've anchored here because this is active captain and there's an anchor mark there. The Marina's just here. And the only problem we've got is we're not entirely comfortable because we know that this is user-generated information. So it's not kind of like official anchorages. It's just what other people have done. And it says, you know, good anchorage, good holding, protection, blah, blah, blah. You know, people rate it with a star rating. So, you know, looks good. But then we're worrying that because it's not official and it's not marked on the actual proper navigating charts, should we actually be here? And we are out of the channel, because there's one red marker and the other one's down here. But there is a massive ship coming in.
He's turned.
Oh, he has turned.
Yeah, he's turned off that range marker already, so we're fine. But
okay.
he's going to come right past us on this channel and go then up to. He's probably going up to that Columbus ship terminal.
So yeah, there are these absolute monsters coming in, and they are going to stick obviously to the channel. And we're in like what 4 meters, 4.5 meters. They can't come in this close. But
yeah, I mean we're totally safe here. It's just weird that Navionics, all of the other charts I've got from the older books and everything, they're not any official marked anchorages, but I was trying to find a piece of text that I've read somewhere before saying, because I can't remember which state it might have been North Carolina, not South Carolina, but it was something about as long as you anchor outside of the official channels, you're all right anywhere.
Isn't that in the ICW?
Yeah, but I think it was a state law.
Okay.
I think, but anyway, I've got to try and find that.
Well, in a minute, when this guy comes past, and if he honks really loudly, then we know we're going to get the hell out of the way.
I'm going to hide down below, and you can just stand up there and wave at him.
Okay.
Yeah. What have you got?
Well, we've just been to the Whole Foods place, and okay, it is quite expensive.
It's like the American Waitrose, isn't it, really?
The all organic
Waitrose.
And we used our first Uber cabs, which we're like super excited about because we've never done it before, and it's just amazing. Like, you literally order your car and it goes, and it shows you coming to you on the map, and it takes like a minute, and they're there, and you're going, hi, and then you don't even pay because you set your card up already and stuff. And obviously everyone who's watching this probably has used Uber before, but we had.
It feels like we're on holiday at the moment because we really like South Carolina and we really like Charleston.
Exactly.
It's like great to go, and everyone we meet seems to be friendly, and the whole thing about southern hospitality, I've got to say, I think it here definitely exists.
It's been the best welcome, yeah, to the States we've had. It's been awesome.
Yeah. So today I'm doing the 200-hour service, and that means it is only oil filter and diesel filters, oil change, and I think I'll check the belt tension. I think that's it. Maybe clean out the strainer in the diesel pump.
What's that?
How's it going?
Yeah, all right. Just putting the clean oil back in.
It's warm in here.
It's very hot in here.
Definitely your domain, I think.
You don't like it in here, do you?
It scares me when the engine's running.
It is. Yeah, it's definitely noisy, and there's lots of things that spin around quick and catch.
It's a bit of a beast.
Catch your hair in it.
Yeah.
Nice new clean oil.
You've been promising her this for ages.
No, I keep whispering sweet nothings in her ear, but finally I've come good on my promise.
Your other lover.
Yeah, my other lover. Hey, baby!
You treat her better than you treat me.
I do. You don't like oil.
I probably don't work as hard either. Just found a problem.
Yeah. This hose is like, it wasn't leaking, but I went to tighten this clip, and it just kept, because every time I'm in here I always just check the clips, and it just kept tightening, and it never built up any torque on the wrench. So and then started pulling it back, and this, you can see that is just completely gone. It's amazing it's holding any water at all. This is part of the cooling system. So I'm going to take it off, inspect the tail ends of both of these, and then try and thread a new bit of pipe on, but I think I'll probably have to take this whole plate off and then put a new gasket under, but then at least I'll be able to sort of check the metal and everything and clean it up. It's one of those things, isn't it?
It's never just one job.
Straightforward service, just change the fuel filters, oil filter and oil, and then you find other things, but I suppose it's good. It's like otherwise it would fail on you at the wrong moment, and at least we're safely at anchor and it's a good time to do it. So this is the same story as the last piece of heat or coolant piping that broke on the engine back in Morocco. This is a bigger piece, but it's just because it's not made out of a corrosion-resistant material. I think it's just either steel or it doesn't look like stainless at all. So it's amazing it's lasted 40 years. But yeah, the hose clamp, which was on the right point, was just buckling it underneath. So obviously the water was starting to leak out there, but I mean it's so thin, I see through it there. So I'm just gonna, for the minute, I'm just gonna make a longer piece of pipe that will overlap a bit further up, put loads of sealant up there as well, and then clamp it with 2 clamps gently on the back one and tighter on the front one, and that'll solve the problem for now. But I'm gonna have to remanufacture one of them without a doubt. I'm gonna have to make that. So that's, cut a piece out of plate, weld a piece on it, braze on another attachment there. So it's a day's work at least to make that, and that's with a workshop. So it'll have to be done when the boat's in the yard, wherever the boat goes. But hopefully this will just hold out until then.
I hope so. Pretty corroded, isn't it?
Old boats.
Yeah.
Hopefully the oil pressure warning will go off as soon as I start the engine. So much better.
Woohoo! Well done.
Almost instant oil pressure. Sign of a nice clean filter and clean oil.
So this is where our chain plate that's broken on deck comes down.
Yeah, so obviously this one's dead tight still, and that's the one that's still just holding. But this one is obviously the leg of the D-bolt has snapped completely inside the thickness of the mounting. And I looked at these carefully. I undid the nuts and everything, and they were all good. I mean, the nuts turned easily, so I thought they were all fine. So yeah, I mean, I can't get out because it's got sealant around it, but I'll leave it because it's bunging the hole, stopping water coming through at the minute. But it's just snapped the leg off somehow. I guess it's corrosion, but
yeah. So that's the job.
Yeah.
So the plan today is to we're just going to get up to Beaufort, aren't we?
Yeah, we're running out of time. That's the thing, is because we need to be up in Chesapeake, well, soon, really, within the next week or two. There's no wind now, no good useful wind for what, 4 days till Tuesday or Wednesday. But we can't sail in strong winds anyway. We can only sort of ghost along with a rig like this. So I think we've decided we're going to go. If we have to mow some of it, we mow some of it. If we sail slowly in light winds, the rig will handle that. And get up there and fix it up there, I think.
Yeah.
So get some miles under our belt, and then I'll fix it up there.
I think that's probably the best bet.
Yeah. We've just left Charleston in South Carolina, and we're heading for Beaufort in North Carolina. We've chosen to go on a really, really calm. Normally we wouldn't try to sail anywhere on the forecast we've got, which is basically just thermals generated by the land mass heating up. But it's turned out really nice.
Really nice.
It's very calm, comfortable, exactly what we want when we've got a broken shroud. We're also on the right tack, so at the moment we're fine because we're loading the other side. But I'm sort of hoping it stays like this, and we don't care if it takes us a long time to get there. We're just going to sort of plod along like this. We're doing about 3.5–4 knots in sort of 8 knots of wind, and we're just about to fire up the barbecue and have some marinated chicken, and Nikki's got a glass of wine on the go as always, and we've got some olives, and the sun's shining, and the
Pretty bloody nice.
yeah, and the climate is lovely here, so we're super happy. Good morning. Hello.
So yesterday I was making bread and we found weevils in the flour. And some people might think that's pretty gross, but that is like standard, isn't it? If you're in the Caribbean or you bought flour there, people just sieve them out.
You just said Matt, but there's, is that one? No, there's not one.
Yeah, that might be one. Anyway, carry on, we'll see them. But they're quite big actually, bigger than I thought weevils were.
The problem is it takes out all the whole grain as well.
Yeah, I know, that's really annoying. Cause... Oh, there's some crawling around the bag.
This, yep.
Ew. So it is a bit gross.
That's alright. I wonder how many weevil eggs are going through into the
They're not.
flour.
In the Caribbean, they just eat them.
Good source of protein.
They're not cockroaches.
They're definitely weevils. I looked it up on the... Okay, so can you see them around the edge?
Gross.
There's lots in there.
Oh, it's making me a bit squeamish actually.
Do you not want pancakes?
Well, there's no bread or anything else to eat, so well.
You can. I'll make your pancake out of this lot, and I'll have this lot for my pancake. Okay?
Well, as long as there's none in there, then it's alright.
But it has literally taken out all of the whole grain.
Yeah,
So-
well,
It's
we haven't got anything else, so.
It's either refined white or whole grain with weevils.
I'll take the weevils.
Because our charts for the Navionics, the chart plotter we've got takes SD cards, micro SD cards, and the area we had ran out at southern Florida, so we don't actually have any Navionics charts for the eastern seaboard of the States, which is where we are now. So I managed to get OpenCPM working on the laptop with the government charts, and also to get it to integrate with the AIS system, so we get AIS overlay, and it all works really well. We're on our way here to Beaufort, and we'll make our entrance in there. I got a lot of the detail turned off. It takes quite a lot of fiddling with to get, like, so at the moment all the soundings are missing. You sort of have to keep turning things on and off. But yeah, these charts are the US government ENC charts, and they seem to be pretty good. Maybe not as easy to read as the Navionics ones, but the best thing is they're free. You can download them from the US government site as in the ENC format that will run in OpenCPN. It's all quite simple to set up. Coconut slushy.
Oh my god! Is that just frozen water then?
Frozen coconut water, yeah. Just I forgot that I'd left them in the fridge.
Wow.
Straight ahead, and then you're gonna steer to your port side.
Thank you, that's a big help.
You're heading south, right?